Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Anno 1800. We're continuing our playthrough of the main story and all DLCs, etc. Now, in this video here, this is a little extra one. I'm going to maybe slip a few extra ones in here and there if I get time, because what I want to do is been doing some research offline. Just pause for a minute. And there's a lot of improvements I can do. Obviously, people have been throwing tips at me in the comments and stuff. Some things I've been ignoring, some things I haven't really bothered to focus on, like being pedantic about this or that. And, you know, look, and I don't want to be too pedantic about how things go, but obviously I'd like to get things a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more stable. And that's definitely something I haven't got. So I have been looking at other tips and videos and whatever else in the background this week, and just getting a few ideas here and there. And obviously there's a lot of stuff that I can improve, and I thought, yeah, extra couple of videos in just to do that stuff, because some of it might become very boring and tedious. So one of the big ones, or there's a few big ones, but what I wanted to look at first off is trades. Now if we have a look at ships, what have we got? Okay, we don't have any cheap ships here. That's interesting. All right, let's just quickly whip out a schooner. So I'm still not perfect on everything. I haven't worked out all the stuff. Now there's a lot of stuff here that I really should redo. It's not doing much for us. I mean, this is probably not doing much for us.
Hide
One
the
oil.
bottle. It's the boss.
Probably costing us more than we're actually using.
If it's a lockout, we've a right to know.
I might just shut that down for now, to be honest. Yeah, I've still got to learn a bit about this stuff and work out what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to show it all on camera, because my reluctance is that
island withstood an attack.
as much as everybody wants to see everything, sometimes I could be sitting here.
Island
Will
is
you
under
shut up?
siege.
Could be just sitting here floundering around looking at something going, what should I do? What should I do? And that's pretty boring. So I don't really want to do that. But I do, if I do make any changes, I will tell you. Now, right, so what we're going to do once this comes out, we're going to start doing some stuff with trade
Ship
routes.
constructed.
Ready for assignment.
Alright, let's just slow you down now. Okay, so what we want to do is create a new trade route. So here's the concept, and I think we'll create a new group. I'm going to move some of these around. So we're going to create a trade route. Add that ship. I don't know what it was called. I hate that. What was it called? Merlin. Actually, we can just do it from there. It just automatically goes in it. I did realize that at some point, and I keep forgetting to do it. Right, what we're going to do is pocket watches. So probably everybody watching this video, if they're watching it, are probably going, oh yeah, everyone knows that one. I didn't know it. So supposedly, we can go to Archie and we can buy pocket watches. Now, I believe I have enough money. Okay. And then we go to, who do we go to? Hang on. I've got notes and stuff. I've got to work this out. Then we want to go to Embassador. And we want to sell to Katima. Now, can I create a new group? Does it? Oh, it doesn't rename it. Hang on. So I'm going to call this group AI Trades. All right. And I'm going to move something around because there's another one here. No, it's not there. Well, there could be one actually. Pirate Rum. Which we're going to look at that one because that may not be the best use of our time. The beer is definitely one. And we will probably fix that. And we will also fix the soap. We're going to do a bit more of that. All right, so these are going to be AO trades. So it doesn't matter where they are. So pocket watches. So I'm going to explain this in case you haven't seen anybody talk about it. I'd be surprised if you don't, if you know anything about the game. Well, I didn't know it, but then again, I never researched anything. The point is that you can buy pocket watches from him for $8,320, which is a hell of a lot of money. So make sure you've got at least $1 million, $1 million in the bank. Because if you buy 100, you're up for $832,000. But then you go to Investor and you go to Katima and he will buy them for $13,312. So you'll spend $832,000 and you will make $1.33 million. And I guess if you do that over and over again, so we've just instantly dropped to 1.2 million because clearly we just bought them. So that is going to be a lot, but you're going to make a lot of profit. So that is definitely one that we're doing. I would like to do more with the other trades as well because there's a few others that you can do similar things. Now let me just check my notes. So we'll do these trades first, but there might be more, right? So, you know, don't think this is the only ones. Okay, so the other one would be if we go to the New World, if we go to our pirate friend here, he will sell you cannons for 570. And then Isabel, where is she? Hang on, I've got to remember where she hides. Yeah. She will buy cannons for 912. So again, nice little boost that we could do there. Not as much money. Now we could I'm just wondering, do we do a frigate and do 3? I don't know if it'll replenish quick enough, but we do have the ship.
It's hard to get ships. We are lucky to have friends to help us.
Yeah, because we don't really have clippers. Ship of the line, frigate. We have a lot of frigates. What's Wild Thing doing? All right, so let's say Wild Thing. Well, we could do the rum or beer. I don't know. Let's just do the one thing at a time. All right, let's do that. So we're gonna buy off him these cannons. I'll just do the 2 for the moment, and then we're going to go to her and sell the 2. So we're going to say cannons, and that'll go in the AI. So we're going to head off and do that. We are dropping in money. That one's not anywhere near as expensive, but that'll get that one done. I want to increase my soap to Eli. That would be good. Increase my beer to Anne. That would also be good. We could also sell fur coats to Kahina. I believe she likes fur coats. And there was another one I looked at, which was probably a small number. But if we go to... I was just flicking through. Some of it was tips and some of it was me looking through. One of your routes has a minor issue. Yeah, well, we'll look at all that sometime. We ain't there yet. Okay. So, this is not going to fix this thing up. It's just going to potentially make a ton of money. So if we go to the old world again and we look at Kahina. Yeah, see, she likes to buy fur coats. So if we could have a good production of fur coats, we could sell fur coats to her. That's another big income. She sells rum for $60. And Anne will buy rum for 96. So again, free money. Basically free money. So what we could do is get another... What is that?
A rusty nail in the enemy's socket.
Oh, it's a pirate's frigate.
It only
No.
weigh me to the bottom.
Oh, that upset you. I shouldn't have clicked on it. Okay, let's get... Well, hang on. We have a beer tray. No, that's going to be something else, isn't it? Let's get another schooner out.
Dealing with you could be a lottery.
Yeah, it could be. Well, let's have a look at you guys. What will you take? Medium to high?
Trying to get in me good books now?
Likely or near certain. He's pretty high. He's 96.
Workforce shortage.
Eh.
How could I possibly refuse?
Medium to high?
Volatile, vengeful, vicious. Yeah, sounds like me.
Likely.
It is not at all what I am used to.
Oh, well, thank you. Near certain. Yeah, he doesn't take much.
Too kind.
We are wronged, all of us. The Empire shall feel the wrath of scimitar, spear, and cutlass.
Yeah, obviously, apart from this trade stuff, which we're going to keep working on, I obviously would like to fix up some of our islands.
Ship constructed.
I don't know why we're in a positive number now, but... Yeah.
We assist however we may.
Right, Tailwind 2. Let's remember that.
Competitor's island
No, we don't need to.
withstood an attack.
We can click that because we are smart.
A competitor's island is under siege.
So, what did I say? We're going to buy rum for Kahima. I think that was the way we're going to do it. 2 of those. And we're going to sell to you rum. We're going to put that in the AI. We're going to accept that. It's going to go on its merry little way. We've got pirate's rum here. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was from us making rum. And I think I was selling it to Jean, whatever you say his name. That was merely to make sure that I was trading with him to keep the trade going because I got him up to the trade level. I would rather obviously sell him beer because that's a lot more money. But beer in the New World was not something I really had. So it was sort of like, okay, but I've got rum. So let me just sell that. And we'll try our luck. So we're going to have to wait a while because that's going to take... I mean, you might see some profits come in from these smaller routes. But the one to Mbessa is going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a bit of time to get there, that's for sure. Right. I mean, this is all costing me a fortune and it's doing nothing at all. And to be honest with you, all the research I did said, don't even bother with this stuff. It's not worth your time for a long time.
The fire is out of control.
But what fire? Do we not have a fire station anywhere in the vicinity? We have one there? No, of course we don't. That would be too much smart planning to have a fire brigade anywhere near there. See, now this is the problem. So the other thing that just clicked in my head, and I hadn't even realized it anyway, is that if somebody was, and I was trying to be taught, they were trying to explain it to me in the comments, and I just didn't get it. This influence thing here, which we're almost at the next level, so that'd be really good if we got there. We're getting 100 free workers of basically every tier that we have unlocked on every island. So if I come over to this island here, well, let's say, it doesn't matter, any island, whatever, this one here, we have all these. Now, I couldn't get it in my head how that worked, and I still can't technically because it doesn't really make sense. But in theory, you don't actually have to build any houses. You can just put farming production on here, and as far as I can tell, they'll just work. As long as you stay under the 100, in my case, it'll be 200 if I get to the next level. If I stay under that 100, in theory, I don't need to have artisan houses or engineers. I can just run buildings with that. It doesn't really make sense, but it just does. And I guess that's why I could never get it in my head and why I kept building this stuff if I didn't need to on every island, because it just... I couldn't get it in my head that you didn't need houses for these people. Hey, I mean, it's like, how could they be there working if they don't exist? But, I mean, somehow they just turn up on the island and work and disappear again.
Form an unbreakable magic
I don't know.
circle.
No.
Kick a man while he's down.
Yeah, I will, mate. I don't want your... whatever. Okay. So this island here is an atrocious mess. This one here is probably trying to be something too grand. Maybe at my level, I don't know. It's just something that's annoying. And
We can't shut the storeroom door.
I've also seen some people say don't even build steelworks. There's no
I've
point.
a part for you in my tragedy.
Just buy it and bring it in. I don't really want it right now. So, you know, that could be shut down. And, you know, I don't know. I don't even know where to start with some of these islands, to be honest with you. I really don't know where to start. So the best I can do... The one thing that I've been trying to learn is this stuff. Okay, so looking at this, what I haven't worked out is this hash grey color. But if we go over to this, it's like, okay, well, we've got technically an over-provision of fish. Well, see, now it's not grey anymore. What?
The fire left ruins behind.
Okay, well, we better go and fix the ruins. I don't want ruins. That just looks horrible. Was it the only ruin? I guess so. Yeah, anyway, back here, where I was, this island's losing a little bit of money. I mean, it's really, I don't even know if it's worth worrying about. But if we go to our production, suppose the
Workforce shortage.
we don't need those items. Well, I guess we do need those items, but we're just not. Consuming 3. Sometimes we're making 2, sometimes we're making 4. I don't know what that is, or is that a trade? We're probably not even making these. We're probably just bringing them in, aren't we? Is that what is happening? What I wanted to do here as well, and this is about something for me mentally than anything, is I wanted to see what are we pretty much producing here, right? And what I thought, so we've got a bucket load of fur coats. Now, what we also need to do is silos, right? So that's the other thing. Everyone says just put silos on and then you can cut your production down massively. So we are doing a lot of red peppers. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to put on here, on each island, the main thing that we're making, because I always forget what it is we're making on these islands. What is the purpose of it? Of course, I can't drag from there, but that's fine. Right, we're not making glass. We're not making some of this stuff. And do I need to track all of these? Probably not, but I can quickly come to an island, look up here and go, okay, well, I know I'm growing red peppers and I'm doing beef. And I've got a lot of it. Now, because we're getting free workers, in theory, I could be doing whatever we're doing these peppers for. And it could be the goulash. And if it is, we could be doing the goulash over here with our free workers, saving some time or whatever else. I don't know where that... It's interesting. We've still got 1.8. How long does it take for that ship to get where it's going? Can you find it? Control click to jump to the ship. Okay, is that it there? No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know where. I don't. Why is it not telling me? I said control click. So it's indicating it's still out here in the main waters, I would imagine. It's supposed to be going to Inbessa anyway. Why are you going to the New World, you fool? Man, we got schooners here. I should use the damn schooners here. But we might use them for something else, because we do want to do some more work in Inbessa. Now, this is the problem. This is where I'm a little bit confused about how we're going to do this on video, because I'm just going to stuff around like no tomorrow. Okay, what island is this? We're calling that one Perth. Funny, it's called Perth, but if I look at it this way, it looks like Tasmania in the real world. Sort of shaped a bit like Tasmania. So if we look at our old world
yourself an agreement.
Trades. Okay, we obviously got him something. Okay. So we're taking the beef and the peppers over to Melbourne, and I'm assuming in Melbourne we're probably making the goulash. So we're providing snaps back and clothing. Hang on, no, they're going to Perth. What the? Oh, God, I can't even read it right. We are at Perth. We're sending it to Melbourne. I don't know why that's there. Oh, because so Sydney's sending on some bloody schnapps to there for some reason. Why is Sydney sending schnapps? And Sydney's also sending clothing back to Melbourne. I don't know if that's right. We might have to clear some of those up because that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. All right, so requires fertility. We have potato fertility, so in theory we could be doing our own schnapps here. I don't know why we don't just do that. All right, so this is going to be tricky. So this is the sort of stuff I'm going to do, and I want to do, and I think I'm going to have to do. Unfortunately, I know people want to see it, but I'm going to have to do some off camera because it's just going to be boring as bat crap. All right, so let's just flick back to Melbourne. Now, if we're in Melbourne, let's just have a look, right? I want to flick through. There's nothing here. We got on it slow, haven't we? Yeah. Well, that's not food. We just need something with food, right? So you don't use it for beer, you don't use it for that. So it's clearly for this. So if we're doing that on another island and we've got free workers, 75, you'd only get one. You're not going to get to do that. This is really expensive. Absolutely really expensive. Otherwise you upgrade people and get them up to another level, but if you assume you don't, where have we got space? So they're all doing fur. All right, so the other thing is, let's put fur up there because we're clearly doing fur. If you look at all our top resources,
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
yeah, we've got a lot of stuff on here. We've got a little, why have we got rum? How the hell did we get rum?
Means a lot to Arn.
You're not right in the place for a pub, though. So we have some of you guys. But you're not happy with what we got because we don't probably need you. Or do we? They're all farmers. Every job here is for a farmer. Why the hell do we have workers? I don't think we need it. Okay. We're going to clean this one up. So this one here, we're going to get rid of the schnapps and the clothing. Now, it does mean that what we could do is double up.
My folks were farmers. Stink of manure or stink of grease makes no odds, as long as you're paid.
Take Sydney out. Now, we could either send 2 of each. Or, as I said, we could make some goulash over here, but let's have a look at our... Let's get our farmers happy, right? So they want schnapps. Wait, why are we sending schnapps here? We've got 3... Or did I confuse that? Was that schnapps going to Sydney? Yeah, it probably was. Oh, we'll have to fix all that up later. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we've got the resources here. What the hell is going on then? Can we just add another pub here? That'll make some people down here happy.
A competitor's island is under siege.
We may not need it. I mean, I may... Actually, that's going to cost money, isn't it? What's the point of that? There really is no point. The point would be to just get rid of this person. Because we don't need you. Okay, so as I said, we could make some of the goulash over here. Let's go back to our production here. Let's have a look. I don't know what these grey numbers show me. I don't get that. That's really annoying. All the content I've seen has been pretty clear cut. See, if we go by this, we're potentially overproducing snobs. Let's just check we don't have any other
shortage.
trade routes, including this site. We do. So that's the fur. That's Sydney to Melbourne. Don't worry about that one. We're dropping bread off here. Again, I don't think we need workers. Okay, and it shouldn't be in any of those. All right, let's... We don't have the steel. All right, we need some steel. You need steel and glass for that. Because you got... We may as well utilize the free workers, right? Why wouldn't you? Well, I mean, maybe there's a reason, but... Why does that building not get thinner? I really hate that. So if I put that there, that's 1 free building. We can't do that. We don't have... I don't know if we have that, but... We have limestone, coal. That's iron. Well, we have iron there. Who works in that? That's just workers. Again, we get free 100. I'm going to downgrade all these guys. So I'm assuming because it says 100, that means we don't have any anymore, right? Yeah. Now, it makes us cost more, but we have too many workers for a start, and I'm sure we're not balanced. Now, we could do some iron.
Oh, I'm always busy, Duck. A field don't tend itself.
It's a surprise inspection.
If you say so. Is that in stage of a warehouse? It is. Okay. Yeah, because we have no jobs on here that require workers. Now, here's our marketplace. Okay, so we could get rid of a heap of houses here, I reckon. And I don't know if it's going to save us money or not. But we still need to deal with this. So what do we need? Let's do that. 8 steel, 8 glass. Alright, let's go over to you.
More than ready.
Maybe I should have just taken 50. Yeah, I'm not going to take that much glass. Take about 30. Okay, and then you come over
Set
here.
sail.
Control Q or something was the thing. Yeah, if I haven't worked it out already, jump in the comments and let me know about this thing here. Why do I not see good numbers straight? It could be, actually, is it? No, I'm not even selling fish.
Taken with a pinch of salt.
I mean,
Time
if
for
I
a nap
pause a
in the hay.
fish, we're fine. But I could even get it lower by getting rid of some of the farmers. So let's start with that, because look how many farmers we got. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to get rid of too many just yet.
Aye.
Right, you're still doing... Okay, so this is the problem I have with these, right? They don't offload their what they got. You change your trade route, for some reason it just will not get rid of it.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, so you're also taking fur. I'm still not sure what's happening with this thing. Oh, it's coming in now. Oh, that was good timing. It just took a long time, but we've been on slow for a lot. We have to admit that. So let's see.
We see eye to eye.
There we go. 2.6 million. Now, it would be good if you had that trade take something back, but I don't think it works that way, does it? I don't know. Might investigate that, or we could just leave it as is. I don't know.
Competitor's island withstood an attack.
So in theory, it'll go back. It'll spend another 800,000, come back, sell again, bang, we're up again. We're just going to keep bang, bang, up, up, up.
A competitor's island is under siege.
So, yeah. It's good.
Ship of
I
the
like
line
it.
reporting in.
All right. Oh, God, get on
One
there.
final look.
Okay,
A
what?
competitor's island is under siege.
We could spend a lot of influence. Thing is, spending influence will get me up to that next level. I think that's how you...
You use your newspaper to manipulate,
Yes, get
to
over it.
control.
This is how you get up to this level.
Always telling me scruffs to keep their mitts off me biscuits.
So it, I think, or is it just from expansion? That might be just from expansion. All right, so that might be just from propaganda or something. That's the newspaper that we're bringing up. So we have to keep getting more islands and whatever else. Why have we got a goat? Okay, for some reason we've got a goat. Okay.
Confounded tricky this stage.
So we get this done. So got a lot of that. I mean, maybe we could up the storage. Cancel the sale of that stuff for now. So all that will build back up. Right, so our trade route now for that one. Let's close that down. Because we are now making some goulash.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Where is it going? Hang on. I need to fix this up. We could just dump it. I think you can just dump it, but I don't want to do that.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Fulfilled a trade in Melbourne. Okay. Let's get this one here. We'll let this dump off. Oh my god.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
We still didn't get rid of it. There. Thrown overboard.
A competitor's island
Stuff
is
you.
under siege.
It's gone.
Aye.
All right, let's get back to what I was trying to do with that one. Is let's put these all to 50. Okay, because we've got a lot. But what we also want to do now
Should have praised
is
it from your cold dead hands.
we got to do goulash because we are going to make some. And I guess we leave the other slot empty at the moment because I don't know. There might be something else we might make here. I don't know what. But we are losing a lot of money still. People are extremely happy. We have no workers, but we are probably overproducing. It's a matter of working it out. So fish is fine. Schnapps is way too overworked. Clothes, it's okay. I'm not going to complain about that one. So let's look at our schnapps stuff. Where's that? Okay, so there it's even, right? So we got 3 and 3. So in theory, you could shut a potato farm down.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Or
The people celebrate your leadership.
we could take schnapps to Melbourne on that trade. That's another option. Okay. Naming it after products is not working for me anymore. So what we probably should do is rename it. Let's go Perth to Melbourne. Something like that. I don't know. I can't think of a good way to name this stuff. But doing this is not working for me because you end up with a lot of stuff. All right. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of people a lot better at this than me. Clearly, I struggle a bit. I don't even know. What would you even make over here to use your artisan? I don't see what you would do here. Artisan? I mean engineer. It's like, what would you even use it for? We've still got 50 free workers technically, right? I mean, I don't know what you would use them for. Copper. Coal. Yeah, I mean, maybe we don't have to use them all at once. But we've still got way too many farmers.
Done. Time for a kip.
Oh, clearly I bought some more pocket watches from him.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Do they? Do they celebrate me ripping down their houses? become less
A
attractive. What?
competitor's
Because I'm
island
pulling things
withstood
down.
an attack.
All right. Actually, can we get rid of that one? That looks stupid. Looks ridiculous over there. Yep, so way too much snaps. Now we're making too
A
much
competitor's island is
cloth.
under siege.
So we could drop the cloth stuff as well now that we've reduced our farmers. But we'll just pause it. So, like, find... do we do one there or one over there?
I'll do.
We'll do that one. Now these are pretty even, right? 30 and 30. Okay. Pause that one. We'll pause that one. And again, like I said, you could get silos. And if you do that, you need to get grain here, though. How do you get grain? Yeah, so you'd have to bring that in because we don't have it. But you could buy it. And that would make more productivity. You could reduce your farms. Again, reduce your workers. Now, for some reason that makes Perth even less economic doing that. That's really bad. Alright, every time I try to do the right thing, the game goes, you know what? No. That's not going to work. But then again, I've got too many farmers still. But then if I reduce the farmers, I then lose more money again or something. Or do you just put more? Maybe you just have lots and lots of farmers and that makes you more money. Who knows? But we'll have to look at that. In between videos, because I need to get my head around this. I'm trying to get the balance right, but then it doesn't work out financially for me. And this is going to take a lot of work if I want to do this on every island. And then I wonder, is it worth it? Who knows? But let me know your thoughts. If you you like the channel, you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how I'm playing. Feel free to give me tips, advice, all that sort of stuff. Give me advice about the concepts I'm doing here. Anything else. As I said, let me know your thoughts about what you want to see on the camera, what you don't. I know everyone sort of wants to see everything, but I just can't see it working with this sort of stuff. But I will, if I do stuff off camera, I will come back and explain what I've done, and I will show what I've done. So you don't need to worry about that. I'm just not sure if it's worth seeing me just sitting here thinking and stuffing up and redoing things and all that sort of stuff over and over again. Can be pretty boring. But let me know your thoughts on that. I read all the comments and answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.